U.S. Commission seeks report on China's remote sensing capabilities. Beijing and Moscow is trustworthy and reliable good friends and partners. Lawmakers urge FCC to address security concerns over Chinese cellular modules.
An influential advisory body, the United States China Economic and Security Review Commission, is actively seeking proposals from companies to produce an unclassified report delving into China's remote sensing capabilities. The request, made on August 8th, aims to assess various aspects, including China's objectives in remote sensing technologies, the current state of its technology, and its competitiveness in this field. The Commission's primary focus is to thoroughly examine China's investments in advanced remote sensor companies within the U.S., and analyze China's use and development of advanced remote sensors for military purposes. The United States China Economic and Security Review Commission was founded in 2007 and is an independent government agency directly accountable to Congress and the President. Initially formed to oversee and report on the national security implications of the U.S.-China economic relationship, the Commission now concentrates on comprehending China's advancements in remote sensing technology. As China increasingly deploys more sophisticated imaging satellites and surveillance aircraft, the Commission's investigation considers key questions, such as China's reliance on foreign components, software, and technologies, and the potential chokehold on critical components by China or the United States. The desired report will further identify any remote sensor technologies, components, intellectual property, or companies that China has acquired or might target for acquisition through legal or other means, including cyber-enabled espionage. Additionally, the report will look into the role of commercial remote sensing technologies in supporting China's People's Liberation Army across various domains, including intelligence, surveillance, space domain awareness, and anti-submarine warfare. A day after a representative of the Chinese regime returned from an international talk in Saudi Arabia discussing the war in Ukraine, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi phoned his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov. According to CNN, on the call on August 8th, Wang told Lavrov that Beijing and Moscow are trustworthy and reliable good friends and partners. Wang added that with the Ukraine crisis, the Chinese regime would keep the imperial position and promote peace talks. In response, Lavrov said he appreciated and welcomed Beijing's constructive role in resolving the war between Russia and Ukraine. Because of the close relationship between the Chinese regime and the Putin government, many Western countries have expressed hope that Beijing will push Moscow toward peace. However, the reality shows that Beijing has not fulfilled that expectation. So far, the Chinese regime has never condemned the Putin government's launching of a war to invade Ukraine. However, the force ruling China still strengthens economic, diplomatic, and security ties with Russia. The Chinese regime also did not send a representative to the June talks in Denmark on ending the war in Ukraine. It is said that the Chinese regime sent delegates to the talk in Saudi Arabia to promote relations with the Central Asian country, as Beijing is increasingly isolated and China's economy is struggling. 2 U.S. lawmakers have called upon the Federal Communications Commission, or FCC, to address potential security issues related to cellular modules manufactured by Chinese firms, such as Quectel and Fibocom Wireless. Reuters reported that Mike Gallagher, the Republican chair of the House of Representatives China Select Committee, and Raja Krishnamurthy, the committee's top Democrat, raised concerns in a letter to FCC Chair Jessica Rosenworcel. The lawmakers raised the alarm that China could access U.S. medical, farm, and vehicle equipment if it used Chinese-made cellular modules. An FCC spokesperson said the commission is taking the matter seriously and will carefully review the concerns raised in the letter. The FCC has taken strong actions on a bipartisan basis to remove untrustworthy equipment and network operators from U.S. networks. Cellular modules are essential components that facilitate the connectivity of Internet of Things, or IoT, devices to the Internet. The lawmakers pointed out that these modules are typically managed remotely and are vital links between devices and the Internet. They said that if Chinese entities can control the module, it may be able to effectively exfiltrate data or shut down the IoT device. This raises particularly grave concerns in the context of critical infrastructure and any type of sensitive data. In September 2022, the FCC identified Chinese telecom companies Pacific Networks, its subsidiary Comnet, and China Unicom as threats to U.S. national security, under the 2019 law designed to safeguard communication networks. In March 2021, the FCC initially included 5 Chinese companies, including Huawei, in its covered list. The lawmakers have urged the FCC to consider using the covered list to address concerns about Chinese-owned cellular modules. They also asked whether the commission can monitor the presence of modules provided by Chinese companies such as Quectel and Fibocom.